Put this thing back in?
Okay, we're gonna rig this thing back up to a little bit right about shoulder height. Okay, right about there, a little bit higher than we had it for the shoulder mobility. Close that in. Good. Okay, we got that in nice and tight. You want to use the door with the hinge right there. Just go all the way down. That sucker's not going anywhere, and this is a cheap door. This door right here, you can like punch right through it. If you get a good strong door, you won't have any trouble. This one, you can still do it on this door, have no trouble. Now, fish it through. You string one side in. No, we're gonna rig it just double arm. Oh, not that. This is how you put the cables in. That's how you feed the cables in. Boom. Okay, now you can play and have some fun. All right, to add resistance, add that blue band, Steve. One cable for the exercises we're gonna do is not gonna be enough. You're not gonna feel enough tension, enough resistance. So we're gonna string in a second cable. This is how you do it. Get it, add it to that clip. Slow it down. Let me see it in the light. Clip, ring, pop it in. It's locked in. Just like that, we added extra resistance now. Okay, we're good to go for that. Okay, now before we get to actual workout, we're gonna warm up. So that's what we're gonna do. Body weight squats. Hold your hands over your shoulders. Look at me, look at me. Widen that base.
Feeling over your shoulders.
Not this. That's what you're gonna hold them in. And come back up. Notice how he sits into the heels. The heels don't come off the ground. The heels hold the weight. Coming nice and tall. Squeeze your glutes, coming up. Squeeze those butt cheeks, clench them when you stand up. You start squeezing out. Clench tight. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so you use a chair. Pretend you can't squat that low, you gotta use a chair. Notice Steve sits his hips back and down. He's not just going straight down. He sits his hips butt down like he's sitting into a chair. Sit back more. That's it. And come up. Don't shoot forward, just go straight up when you come back up. And go back up. That's a body weight squat. Just like that. Do 10 to 12 of those to start warming up. All right, that's what you want to start doing. All right, cool. All right, Steve, come over here and do wall slides. We'll go right here. Get a wall, hopefully with no area like that hinge and stuff over you. Let's go over here. Okay, this is how you're gonna stand. Okay, slight bend in your knees. Really keep your abs tight. You don't wanna create any sort of arch in the back here. When you start doing these, you might get too high of an arch in here, so you wanna keep your tummy tight. Exhale as you push up. The whole goal of this wall slide, bring it down, don't start yet, is keeping the elbow, forearm, all this here, opened up at a 90-degree angle. Don't be dramatic. And fill in all this space. All this space in here, you want to fill that up as much as you can. If you can't, you got tight shoulders. You're going to have tight shoulders, but just try to gently push into the wall. And imagine you're just doing a lat raise. Okay, so press up to the ceiling and then come back down. When you come down, squeeze your shoulder blades tight. Up. And come back down, keeping that tummy tight. Just like that, nice and controlled. All the way up. See that, all that gap? You want to fill up all that space right there. How's he doing on his abs and back? Pretty good. Okay, now Steve, come off the wall and let me see what's going on with your back. Come off the wall. Go face that way, face away from me. Imagine you're doing the wall slide again. So you can see what's going on here with the shoulder blades. Up, and then he brings the shoulder blades back and down, and they come in here. He presses them up, and his shoulder blades retract in tight, squeezed tight. Up, he releases them, and then he comes down, nice and tight. Right there, squeezed in, flexed, right there. Okay? Cool. Now we're going to do a 30-second front bridge. So just bridge on the ground really quick. Okay, we're going to do them on the palms. Not like push-up position, arms straight. Bring your hands up a little bit above your head. Like that. This activates more of your lower back and your abs. Keep your tummy tight. Imagine someone's going to run up and kick you in the gut. You don't want it to hurt. You want to keep a straight line from your shoulders through your hips, shoulders through hips, hips through your ankles. Straight lines. Get your butt up in the air, Steve. Higher. Over, yeah. See how it's no straight line now. Come down. Boom, too low. Kick your heels back. Straight line. That's what you want to do right there. Hold that for 30 seconds. Get a watch, get a timer, put it in front of you. You'll be good to go. Okay, come up. Now we're going to do standing Ys. Bend over. No. This, okay, how do we get into this position? No, don't move. Bend over. Keep your back flat. Stick your butt back. Keep your knees slightly bent. Your back is parallel to the floor. It's like he's standing, but someone just moved him horizontal, like he's laying down over a bed. Okay, that's the position you want to be in. Okay, look at yourself in the mirror if you have to. Now, from this position, he's going to do the Y. This is called a Y. He's going to bring his arms out in front of him, thumbs up to the ceiling, and lift up his wrists as straight as he can. As high as he can. This is the biggest, toughest part of this, is the mobility. Turn your wrists out a little bit. You're all thumbs up. There you go. Narrow it. See, that Y was too wide. He wants to go at about 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock position. So if you're thinking about how high up, how wide, how narrow, 10 and 2. If his head is 12 noon, 10 o'clock should be his left, 2 o'clock should be his right. Think about lifting your wrists up to the ceiling. Thumbs and wrists up. The shoulder is going to start to feel this, and this will start to follow. Do 10 of those. Keep your tummy tight. Just like that. And rest. Good.